There is an ongoing and also growing interest in how visualization and meditation can help us break all the patterns, break all the habits that are holding us back, that are blocking us from creating the life that we really want. And that is fantastic. Experienced and great teachers around the world are telling us how to use these techniques, which is really great because it helps a lot of people. The reason I made this video is to come with an input about that for some people this doesn't work. And it's not because the visualization and the meditation doesn't work for these people. It will. But for this special kind of people, the visualization technique will never work because they will not be able to sit down and use time for it. They will not be able to create the space that it will take to do the visualization or meditation again and again and again. Because most teachers or do agree that we really have to do this often. It's not enough if we just do it one, two, or three times. We have to do it again and again if we really want to make it work. So this video is just an input on why there is some people this probably won't work for, and just so we will be more aware of where we can help these people. So the people that I'm talking about is the people that grew up in a dysfunctional family. I grew up with a mom who was an alcoholic, so I have ran into these problems and difficulties of making visualization and meditation works several times. And the reason why it's not possible, or at least very, very difficult, to set off the time to sit in silence and meditate or visualize is that when you grew up in a dysfunctional family, you don't feel worthy. You don't feel that you actually are allowed to take off time by yourself. And it's not like a feeling of just like, okay, I'm not capable of doing this, and it's not okay that I'll take half an hour for myself. It's a deep, profound, and fundamentally feeling of not being worthy to actually live in this life. It's a feeling of not being important enough to say to the family or other peoples around you that, listen, I got to be by myself for half an hour today, tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, because I need to visualize or meditate. When you grew up in a dysfunctional family, you again and again experienced that other things were more important than you. You experienced that the alcohol was more important than you, that the work was more important than you, that the parties were more important than you. You experienced when you tried to express yourself, you tried to tell about that you were angry, you were sad, you were scared, you were happy. Several times, again and again, you experienced that there wasn't room for you. Maybe your parents yelled at you, threw shame on you. They told you that when you are angry, you're making all this much more worse, so I have to drink more. So again and again, you learned that your feeling, your needs, your time is not important, and even worse, your needs and feelings actually hurts other people and actually make the conflicts escalate. So that programming will sit in you when you grow up, and if you don't do something really active to let go of this programming. It will sit in you for the rest of your life. So surely the visualization and meditation will work for you. It will help you to unleash all the habits and patterns that you don't need anymore, and that sabotaging your life. But the problem is that you probably won't be able to take the time to do the actual visualization or meditation. And then when listening to all the teaching and videos and audios and all that that we are presented for, listening to, wow, this can really work, this is a good method, this is effective, so many thousands of people have been helped by this, and you find yourself not being able to sit there, to take out the time for you, you will just feel even more useless. And you will put up another mask, and you will feel even more alone, even more wrong, even more worthless. So my point here is that before we can actually integrate or work with the visualization techniques, the meditation processes, we really have to take care of the deep feeling on unworthiness and mistrust that we carry inside, that our whole system is built up of, because if we don't do that, we will not be able to take the needed time to do these effective methods. So how do you then do this? I have been through this what do you call it, travel. I've been going this way myself for many years, and I'm working with people that I see it again and again and again and again, and they feel that they're failing on this. So it's very important that you go in and work with letting go of these deep patterns first. And the way to do that was what I was about to say. The way to do that can be many. It can be going to a therapist that has a special, there's a specialist in releasing old traumas in your body. It can be working with yourself, going in, talking to your inner child. It can be writing. There are many different methods. So my message in this video is just to let you know that you are not alone. If you have tried all these very effective methods without actually succeeding with them, it's not because they're not working for you. It's not because you're not able to let them work for you. It's just because you're carrying such deep traumas and unreleased feelings inside that it will not be able for you to take out the necessary time to do it. So I hope this makes sense, and you're very welcome to contact me if you want to hear me more, or if you have questions or comments or anything. Yes, so that's just what I wanted to come with an input in whole of this discussion of visualization and meditation. Thank you.